All right.
Hey guys! Welcome back to Wine O'Clock with Jazz and Jen.
Woo!
What are we talking today about, Jasmine?
Girl, there is this question that I've had
tea.
on my mind for the longest time. Maybe you could help me understand this, but why is it so hard for men to take back a cheating woman, but women can take back a cheating man? Why? Why is that?
I'm getting anxiety over here. Girl, I think it comes down to the men having issues putting down their ego, their man ego.
That pride.
That pride. Feeling like, oh, my girl cheated on me, like there might be somebody else better than me out there or something like that, you know? Women on the other side, we're more like emotional.
Yeah.
So we're more like, you know, maybe he really does love me, maybe he'll change, like whatever.
He's not, but okay.
Stupid thoughts. So we're like more open, I guess. Oh my
You
god.
good? She's getting real emotional here.
I'm getting real spiced up over here with these hot Cheetos.
I just feel like I've talked to so many different guys about this, and I've obviously have a lot of friends that are females that constantly take back their cheating boyfriends, but guys are like, no. Yo, she want to do that? She for the streets. Or like, oh, she not gonna get back with me. Like, I ain't gonna be sleeping with her after she slept with him while we was together. Like, they just are like, no. Like, it's a
funny
done
because
deal.
I feel like those men end up with somebody like that anyway.
That like a girl who was a cheater?
Yeah.
Like, they do take back, but they just don't admit it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I do think so, because no one is perfect, and they're probably like that because they know what they've done in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So they know they be playing their game outside their relationships, and then when a girl does that to them, it's like, oh well, I'm gonna be left. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might leave me. And I feel like guys can't take that. Like, I feel like guys deep down, they're just like little kids.
Yeah, they are very childish when it comes to thinking relationship wise, and I just feel that it's harder for them to accept that they got lied to or they've been played versus a girl, like you said, who's emotional. Some girls get over it and they're like, just don't do it again. They put strict little laws down. Let me check your phone, let me smell your pants, whatever. You know what's crazy?
Smell your pants? I've never heard that one.
Whatever, I've heard stories, but listen. I was watching this show on Netflix, and one of the girls was this comedy show, and it was like about all these like mistresses to rich men. Like, it was just one episode about like the mistress, because it's about like gold digger women who marry older men that have money. Whatever. Anyways, so then one of the girls was talking, and she was like, she said my guy, because it's not her boyfriend, but like she's dealing with him, he's married, whatever. She's like, my guy is so sweet because he buys me the same perfume that he buys his wife.
Ew.
Do you know why though?
Why?
So when he takes her out, she smells the same as his wife, so she can't say, whose perfume is this? Who are you with? Because that's the wife's perfume as well. That is insane. Like, whatever. I thought it was so funny because I was like, damn, that takes cheating to a whole nother level.
That's like cheating, but like the woman is your, how do you say, like your accomplice?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I would not do that. I would be like, bitch, don't even think I'm on the level of your wife.
Ooh.
You know, you better change your clothes, go wash them, go to the dry cleaner, get a new, go shopping, go do something.
But what I'm saying is, like, women, I just feel like they have that vulnerability in their heart to say, you know what, like, it's worth giving another shot. Not everybody, because I'm not like that, but men is like, yo, you are dirty, you know. Beep, beep, beep.
And it's funny because I love the coin where it's like, they're cheating on you, right? But then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, like take me back, like if you love me, you'll take me back or whatever, blah blah blah. So like, what if you like turn the deck real quick and be like, oh well, I cheated too, but you love me, right?
Ooh, that's a good one.
But you love me, right? So you're gonna take me back, right?
So if you both cheat with a guy, I still feel like the guy would be like, oh, fuck this shit. That's why I cheated on you ass, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, yeah, probably. But like, that's probably how he would react. But how would he really feel?
I don't know, because guys never express how they really feel.
I don't know.
Like,
But
ever.
they only do that just so they don't look vulnerable.
But it's okay to be vulnerable, especially with the person that you're
I know, but
in a
guys don't
relationship with.
look at it that way. Because if you think about it, they're brought up thinking like, you shouldn't be crying because you got hurt. Since like they're
That's
little
true.
kids.
They have like that masculine, like macho.
They're basically molded into thinking that they can't show their vulnerabilities or sometimes even emotion, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like not all men are the same. Advocating for men over here. Not all men are the same. Some men do realize, or like if they think a woman is the one, they might put their man ego aside and be like, you know what? She fucked up, but you know what? I wasn't perfect either. There might have been things that I did that, you know, drove her to do what she did. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I'm part, you know,
Of the problem
here. So if I really want to be with her, you know, and she's willing to not do this again, I'm also willing to change whatever, you know, was part of the problem for this not to happen again.
Yeah.
And I think when both of them come to that realization, then something can be resolved. But if one is just like, oh, I'm not putting my ego aside, or I'm gonna forgive you and like keep bringing this up, or like I'm gonna cheat on you now because you cheated on me, it's just not gonna end well. You know?
I feel like there's also that thing too as to like why she cheated on the man.
Mm-hmm.
Is they don't ever feel like it's their problem. Like when
so
people go, speaking for as a woman, the reason why a woman would cheat is because she's not getting the attention or the affection that she seeks from her boyfriend. So she found it somewhere else, right? But you tell a guy, oh, I cheated on you, he doesn't want to hear that. He doesn't think like, you know what? Maybe I'm not giving her enough attention. And if I do decide to take her back, you know, things will change. But probably not, because they're going to be so mad at you that they're just like, you got to work to keep this relationship.
But it's also, it comes down to like, you know how when there's this meme where it's like a couple breaks up, right? Or like the guy breaks up with the girl, and the guy is like partying the next day, a few months before, and then like 6 months after, the guy's crying, like,
and the girl is
back,
partying.
and the girl is partying.
Yeah.
So I think it's like they take a little bit longer to come to the realization that, oh shit, you know, maybe I was part of the problem. Maybe I did or didn't do certain things that drove her to take that decision or make that, you know, take that action.
Yep.
And it's not until after the fact, because I feel like you know how you said that women are like, they act first and then they react?
Yep.
I feel like men are like that more so than women, because they don't always think with their head. So they're just like, oh, you know, you cheated on me, fuck you, bitch, you know? Oh shit.
We're just gonna be saying, yeah, look at how he's looking at you. He's like, I know what you just said.
No, he didn't hear me.
I say it all the time. It's fine. Anyways, yeah. So I mean, I can never understand why it's so easy for a guy to just say boop deuces to a girl, but a girl can take a guy back with no problem.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of girls that don't.
I feel like there's more that do than don't.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like if somebody's in a relationship with you, like you obviously care for them.
Yeah.
You obviously want. I also think it depends. if it's your first partner though, like your first ever partner, because I feel like for a girl, like we're always like, oh, like the first one is gonna be like my true love, and like I'm gonna stay with them forever and ever, and I feel like that makes it makes a woman more feel more like they should, that's okay, that they should take that as a mistake, and that they could change, and that they should like forgive that person.
The only time that I feel like it's possible to work out in my situation, like I would be like, okay, I'm open to a second chance, or a guy would be open to a second chance, is if you have kids and are married. I feel like marriages, those are a little bit stronger to try to work on. Especially if you don't sign a prenup and she gets half, or whatever the situation is. But also for the kids, like you want to work, even when you're not married and you have kids, like you want to make things work for the kids in most situations.
Right.
There's people that they don't care. I'll take the baby this weekend, you take the baby this weekend, as long as we don't fight in front of the baby, we're good. And then there's people that are like, oh, I want our son to see us, or our daughter to see us under one roof, you know? And so I'm willing to take you back, or he's willing to take, you know, her back.
Right. Yeah, I think once they reach like a certain level of maturity, like that's a certain level of maturity.
To what?
To like even think that because of kids that they're gonna stay with a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of men that aren't there for their kids anyway. So.
That's true. That's whole nother topic.
That's a whole different story.
Whole nother story, okay.
But I guess the moral of the story is the reason why men can't do this is because their ego is hurt.
Their ego and
their man ego is hurt. Their pride is hurt. They feel like maybe they feel like they aren't man enough.
Yeah.
To like have a woman and not have them cheat on them, you know?
Yeah.
So let us know what you think. Have you been cheated on? Are you, well, I don't feel like man wouldn't comment on this.
Men are not gonna comment. But like, let us know, why do you guys think that it's so hard for a man to take back a woman who cheated versus a woman to take back a man? And let me know if you want, if you've been in that situation, if you gotten taken back or not. Like, tell me what you did in order to get taken back.
Has it worked?
Yeah, did it work?
Are you still in a relationship with that person?
Yeah.
That would be good to know.
How's that going?
Let us know. Make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell to get updated every time we upload. And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.